Alright, here we go. This is Tatsumi's story, or Tatsumari. You'll notice I'm terrible with names. The Wrath of a Rich Man. After 16 years, it's finally over. It's been a hard road, that's for sure. But for right now, I'm just waiting for the cops. I'm going to prison at the very least, and I'll probably get the death penalty. But at this point, I don't give a shit. It's quiet up here. Lonely. You can almost see the harbor if you stand by the wall at the right angle. Tammy would have loved it up here. Rachel, too. Only the picture on my desk kept me going and all this. Sitting on my desk. Staring me in the face. Well, guess it's not my desk anymore. Whatever poor schmuck they'll get to replace me will live with the fact that I murdered the former CEO here. Most likely, they'll rip up the carpet and replace it with something else once the police finish the investigation. Company might even paint the walls differently. Good thing, too. That shit-stained green was getting on my nerves. Sun's getting pretty low. It's just the right shade of gold to make all the blood look black. I can hear the cops' sirens coming up the road. Lord knows I've got about 15 to 20 minutes left as a free man. I don't think free is the right word here. Maybe waiting suits the situation better. Where'd I put that golf club? Oh, it's on the floor. All bent to hell and back. I sure hope all the transfers and donations I made went through. I'd hate for so many charities and needy families to miss out. That was a couple of weeks ago, so they should be all irrevocable by now. I can hear Rachel now shouting at me. I know you like helping people, but damn, Stuart, did you have to give it all away? Tammy would be about 18 now. Probably getting ready for prom or picking out colleges. And Rachel, I might be out for a date. She would have worn that dark green satin dress I liked so much last time she wore it. It was all I could do to keep from taking her into the bathroom and fucking her brains out. I miss you, baby girl. But this shit stain on the floor took you from me. Feels like an eternity ago. We visited a community outreach program set by the CEO of Gerald Crest Inc. With some bullshit party spruced up to make this piece of shit look like he cared about the real world. I knew something was wrong when we left because Rachel was unsettled and quiet. Later, telling me the CEO tried to corner her and convince her to join him at a local hotel, promising you a life far better than I could ever give her. My Rachel declined, but you wouldn't take the hint, even laying out some veiled threats. You know I could take 'em, babe, but it was probably for the better that one of your friends found you instead of you beating his sorry ass bloody. I tried playing nice. Filing a complaint against the company and reporting it to the police. Some limp dick judge promptly dismissed it for lack of evidence. Tried calling to talk man to man, but you never returned or acknowledged my attempts. Eventually, your secretary permanently blocked our number, telling me that further attempts would be met with strong legal action for harassment. Thought the ordeal would subside after that. Still, the bastard began following my wife around, periodically bumping into her. Various shopping malls, grocery stores, and even a red light. A red light. Who the fuck does that? And then, you didn't just cross the line, shit stain. You fucking pole vaulted over the damn thing by setting fire to my house, burning my wife and daughter to death with it. I'd kick your corpse, but I don't want to get any more blood on my shoes. Amateur investigative job by the fire chief should have surprised me, but it didn't. I could see what happened, but the chief gave me the "there isn't enough evidence" speech. Not enough evidence, my ass. Little pricks were just covering it up for this piece of shit after that. After that, I decided to handle it my way. I wipe out our accounts, sold the house, and sold everything we owned to pay a private investigator who was a god. This dude, this god among men, Iggy, found all kinds of dirt after 2 years of searching. There were dozens of other accusations like mine quietly swept under the rug for a tidy sum. Iggy even found you hired a hitman intended for me. Rachel must have walked in on that bastard hiding somewhere in our house. Funny. Now that you're lying in an ocean of your own blood, I wonder if you ever thought a transcript of a call between the hitman, Ray, and you existed. Ray explained the situation after he shot my Rachel. You were furious, telling Ray to take care of the body by burning the house down and making it look like an electrical fire. After finding all that out, Iggy charged me a quarter of what he asked for. I looked him up last week and sent him enough money to pay off his house, put his kids through college, still have a nice chunk for retirement. Iggy, hope you're on the East Street. You're on East Street now, wherever you are. Easy Street. God, I can't fucking read worth shit. I'm goddamn retarded. Fuck! After finding all that, I erased everything from my former life. I got a new name, a new social insurance security card, a new passport, and even managed to crowdfund a minor plastic surgery to alter my face. I would make you pay, you son of a bitch, and you'd never see it coming. I'd start from nothing, working my way up the ladder so as not to raise suspicion. Applying to your company was easy enough. They needed a new mailroom runner, and the head of staff hired me almost instantly. Worked my ass off. It took all I had not to drop everything and strangle you every time you strolled past me through the hallways. It took forever to win your trust, keeping my rage under control so I didn't kill you before it was time. I wanted to ensure that panic would be the only thing you felt when I let the monster off the leash. Only a surviving picture of my two beautiful girls kept me going. I kept it in my jacket pocket, telling myself to be patient, wait a little longer, and become one of your best friends. After 8 long years, I was nominated to the board, and the salary that came with it allowed me to buy a 4,000 square foot home, a Bentley, and a custom set of titanium golf clubs. It made me sick, but it was all for the ruse. You promoted me to Chief Financial Officer after a few months, and just like that, I was in. That's when I started making moves, using shell companies to funnel a few $1,000s per month to support various charities, causes, and low-income families. It was oddly satisfying watching your ego balloon out of control when you'd receive a thank you card or letter in the mail, but paying no real attention to them. After a month, I began increasing the amount of the shell companies, steadily creating new ones to ramp up the pressure. I managed to bribe some of the IT department, and they helped keep the transfers secret. Spoke with the other staff. Oh, the stories they told about your harassment and mistreatment. I became more blatant with my funneling, starting to funnel domestic abuse shelters and suicide hotlines. I could tell the pressure was mounting because your temper became shorter, pacing in your office, while on the phone or in my office as I would find a financial leak and plug it, simultaneously creating a new one. Moving funds around brought the whole house down, making it look like someone in your family, your precious little family, was draining money out of the company. Told your wife she could pick out any place she wanted to go in the world as an anniversary gift, and spend as much money as she wanted on the company credit cards. Told your 3 boys the same thing for their birthday, and they went nuts. Between the 4 of them, they blew $70 million in 2 weeks. All I had to do was alter the memos for each purpose. Just tell the IT guys what to look for. Act like something was seriously wrong. And then speak to you privately at the end of the day. It was all too easy. As the final coup de grace, I sent a copy of the reports from each woman you harassed to various news media channels. After a week, you stomped through the halls with a panicked look toward my office. Your company credit card declined, and an uppity dinner for a merger. As expected, you immediately start ranting about how incompetent I am, asking how I could let something like this happen. On and on and on. All I did was sit in my leather chair, staring at the photo on my desk. Thought about letting you stew for another week like that, letting the news outlets and lawsuits start pouring in, but I'd had enough. It was time. Started slowly, interrupting your cute little rant by asking if you knew about my family. Of course, you didn't. They're not even trying anymore, man. I never said I had one, nor did you ever ask. Started telling you about my daughter, strolling over to the door and locking it, instantly making the security glass fog over while telling you about the phone on my desk. Literally, like they're fucking literally not even trying. It just said best viewers and then had a link. Like, what the fuck? Of course, you were instantly curious. This was the first time you'd seen the picture frame on my desk. As you reached for the frame, I began naming people my wife was friends with. Gina, Candace, Helen, Victoria, Celine, and how they'd all been let go within a month of starting work at the company. You asked my wife's name while picking up the frame before going pale. Reaching for my remote, I turned on the TV, clicking on a news report about one of his adventures. Each news outlet covered different women, some even interviewing one or two live. Look of terror on your face was priceless, and boy did I almost fucking climax right then and there as you recognized the women you paid to kill. You finally knew who I was. You finally understood just how deep the pile of shit you stepped in. You finally knew you were completely fucked. You tried reaching for my phone, but I got to you first. The swing of my club was ecstasy as I felt the wet crunch of your skull. After that, I blacked out and let the rage take over. All 16 years of it poured out, reducing your skull to a puddle. Somewhere in the chaos, I must have smashed the glass wall. I came to, found it shattered on the floor, letting all the remaining employees see what had happened. They all panicked and scattered like cockroaches. Someone must have called the cops soon after that. And now, here I sit, taking the last few drags on my cigarette. I can hear the elevator running. It won't be long until the cops show. I'll put the golf club on the desk, making it easy for them to find. You never have wanted this, Rachel, and maybe you too, Tammy, if you'd grown up. But right now, all I care about is that your brain is slathered all over this carpet. You fucking piece of shit. Was it worth it? Hell yes. Is it justice? I don't know. I'll let the judge and the courts decide. But it's finally over. And here they come. Heavy footsteps of the cops. Just in time, too. My cigarette's done. Put it out in your blood and put my hands up. Put your hands on your head and get on the ground! Damn, bro. Damn, that was intense. That was a fucking ride. The retelling structure, I absolutely fucking loved it. It's like, you know the whole time, but all you want to know is why. And even more why. And then it's like the length of time and the tension and the building and the... Oh my god, it was so good. I hope I did it justice reading it. But yeah. Damn. Thank you for sharing. No worries. Yeah, you did? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh. That's why I love short stories. It's just a roller coaster, man. Eyes love me a quick fix. I don't got time for, like, you know. I'm like, it's gonna take me 4.5 years. Alright, man, I gotta bail. See you around. Alright, sounds good, Tatsumari. Have a good night, good sir. Take care. Thanks for sharing, as always. Now we can get to Queen's story.
You're a fraud! Where's my toque? 700
Get up, you fat fuck, and touch your toes. I know you can't, but try anyways.
Thank you for following
Don't fall over
Tatsumari_K. I hope you are enjoying the stream. Less than 4, less than 3, plus 1.
Oh my god. Have a great night. Take care. Thanks for the follow. I really appreciate it. Helps the channel out a lot. Always good to have real followers, not dem bot bin dops. Bin dop bopters! No bot doppenders! Doop dop doppendays. Dope dip doppens. No bots. Ah, it burns! I'm inhaling my hair.
Nice try, better luck next time, fat ass.
I'm never gonna be able to do it. I could do this for like 6 years.
Boop boop bots.
Capture poopy bots. So true. Fucking wirebacks. Goddamn motherfucking wirebacks. No one needs any of this shit from them. I had to take a piss and grab some water, but I'll be right back, and then we'll read your story, Queenie. Oh, scoozes, scoozadoozes, it's a doozy, scoozy. Oh, I told someone that name to use as a slur today for their story, not in real life. Oh, wireback? It was I believe it was either Asmon. It was I don't know if it originally came from Asmon, or if like he knew of it and someone said it. Someone said it in the chat, and then Asmon said it, and then I was like, "Yeah, sounds about right." Clankers is too, you know, on the nose. You need something you can dog whistle with, right? Like, those are the best racial slurs, are the ones that are dog whistles. Alright, let's get tokes ready here. Tokety toke token, toke tack and tack token tokes. Toke tack and tack tokes. Yeah, they said it sounded good. Yeah, sounds really good. There's a couple of them. There was another one. What was it? Opening scene, the only scene in chapter 7. The low scene. Just let you know. Okay. It's all good. We got this. Alright. 3, 2, 1, toe! Okay, where did it go? No, that's not that one. This one? Nope. Okay, I'm confused, Queen. Where is it? Is it just the old one? I can't find it. The link for it. Oh, there it is. There's 2 pages, that's why. Because, like, I'm like, all I see is art! Where the hell is the link? And I was like, oh, there's 2 pages. Go. All right.